Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to FTL Multiverse. Let's do a new run. I honestly have no idea what to play as today. I can't even remember what we unlocked previously because it's been a while. I think we unlocked Ellie's ship, didn't we? Econoid Cruiser, the ability to create more horses with our stables, and then you have just like a horse army. You do have a teleporter on the ship too, and a piercing laser. It actually seems like a pretty good ship. I think though, what we're gonna do is probably just random until we get a ship we have not won with, and then see where it goes, hope for the best, hope it's a fun ship. If I really wanted a fun ship, I would just play as Rebel Flagship C-Type. I think that's a blast, but let's see what we get. The Taurus. The standard, default, original NG ship featuring drones and an ion barrage and 3 weapon slots and 3 drone capacity. You want to give this a shot? NG ship? Disposable says we have won as this ship. Incorrect. We have won as the NG Cruiser Taurus, which is a charge ion, a laser drone, and 3 NGs. The ship we are talking about is the, if we can find it, Vanilla NG Taurus that features a human and 2 NGs and an Ion Blast Mark II instead of a charge ion. Technically a different ship. It's not really that different though, it's mostly the same. But it is a new ship. It's a, well, again, not really, but it's a vanilla ship. Must be why I was thinking we have won as the Taurus. We won as the Taurus, but not as the Taurus. In my head, I am also thinking that's not enough of a difference. Why don't we say no vanilla ships, and then we'll just re-roll again, because I don't want to play as another Taurus. How about the Messor? I have no idea what this is. This seems great. The more weirder a ship, the more interested I am. What the heck is the Messor? I don't even know where this is in the ship list. Coalition ship? Made up of 4 dangerous multiversal empires whose crew when together can be a very deadly threat. We have 8 crew capacity, slug repair gel, pheromone dispersal, a cloak, a teleporter, and no shields. Multiverse has enough new ships on its own. Yeah, that's kind of a good point. And also the multiverse ships, there are replacements that are just a little bit more suited for multiverse, like the vanilla rock ship, Lido Hermes rock plating, Bulwark. There is a replacement ship here, which is the Bulwark, which is chain heavy Hydra missile launcher. So it's a little bit better suited for specifically multiverse. And it also features locked in rock plating. You can't just sell it at a store. So I would much prefer to play as these ships rather than those ships, but we'll play as the Coalition ship. It does kind of look like a weird bug. We have Nyx missile launcher, 2 power, guaranteed to land. Good chance of starting a fire or breaching. We have a Mantis, a Rock, a Leech, and a Slug. The interesting thing about Leeches is that when they're aboard an enemy ship, they do lower the power of the room by 1. They're like an inverse Zoltan. So, and the idea with this ship is that because you don't have shields, you board the enemy weapons room and then they have 1 less power, their weapons go offline. That's the point of having the Leech. So let's do it. The Messor. We're gonna have Norwin Schultz. You can be Milk Jug. 11805. I don't even need to see your name to know the number. Rock Man. You know what, dear Nunu? You're the rock of my life. Mantis. I think Connie likes mantises. I would give him the Mantis. Now Slug. Who is the sluggiest person that I know? I don't really know of anyone very slug-like. Well, Chris. But Gulag, Rabito, you can be the weird leech slug because, I don't know, you just subscribed and I think that you would make a good leech slug guy. Milkjug says, seeing as I've been around forever, you better know it by heart. I do. All right, there's our ship. Let's start. Continue. Challenge extreme. Continue. Proceed. Continue. Beacon. Continue. Do nothing. Then escape. Restart. Yes. Continue. Challenge extreme. Continue. Proceed. Continue. Beacon. Yes. Ask. Salvage. Yes. Good. Okay. We have our missile launcher on. We actually have enough power for everything. 1 engine power, 1 medbay, 1 oxygen, 1 teleporter, 1 cloaking. We don't have a lot of power in this ship, but that's okay. The focus of this ship is definitely boarding the enemies and then trying to kill them. Why is everyone's health so weird? Let me see if I can figure this out. 106 HP, why? Each powered level provides movement and max health boost pheromone dispersal. I forgot about that. Okay, and then what I'm thinking is that when we jump to another beacon, the slug can just immediately start boarding. So let's jump and see where we go. Tiny says another rhymer would be cool. That is why I do that quick restart at the beginning, which I believe increases your chances of getting the rhymers or even makes it possible. Okay, send your rock crew member in to prevent the bloody riot. We'll do that. I saw the blue event option for the Rockman and I'm like, fire! No, it's not the fire, it's the other one, but that's fine. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can hit up 8 jumps and then go to the exit. See the slaves, take these guys down. We will, oh, they have a freaking mind control system. Well, we're gonna take them down. I don't really care about their ability or inability to, Oh, I can't use my teleporter because you're in the damn room. Well, that's terrible. Well, we have a Nyx. I didn't think about that. If I send you into the med bay, you will also purge the power in the med bay system. Already, I look at this like, well, this is just terrible. You've taken power away from my teleporter. I can't leave my own damn ship. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna vent the hell out of the ship. Say, get off of my ship, please. And, okay, they're out of the teleport room. Everyone go back to the teleporter. Give it a second. We're fine. We have to board them. We'll board them in their weapons room to take one of their weapons offline. No, our leech is on our ship, damn it. That's fine, we can cloak. Open all doors except for medbay, engines, oxygen, and cloaking. Yes, I have a reason to do this. We're gonna vent, they're gonna leave. And then as they're leaving, they're gonna like try to go to these rooms one at a time to be safe from the low oxygen. And then what we do is we keep them moving. So like, oh, they're in the med bay now. Oh, good. Should've cloaked. Definitely should've cloaked. Now we'll open the oxygen here. Oh good, my missile launcher's offline. This basically could not have gone any worse. We're gonna win, we're just gonna take a lot of damage. I'm even like, can my slug kill this guy? You almost killed him. Are you dead? You're dead. We got Jorlak, so we took 7 damage and we killed a crew member. You know what, that's not bad. Or we got a crew member, I should say. Luckily, our doors are open. Or rather, our doors are closed in the oxygen room. Just heal up. Heal up. We got time. We're fine. It was a terrible start. The damn mind control into the leech sucked. Okay, close all doors. If there's any fires in the ship, those fires have been put out a long time ago. Let's get the teleporter repaired, get everyone back, heal up. There's a reason why in Multiverse, I don't believe you can ever come across a drone ship early. Or a Zoltan ship for that matter. It's because they're a little bit unfair if you're doing a boarding squad. But mind control really threw me for a bit of a loop there. It was an unfortunate grab. But hey, now I have a human, and the human can be another boarder. So let's see. I suppose human is gonna pilot the ship now. Jorlak. Jorlak, you're gonna be renamed as well. Lady Aranine, welcome aboard. You're gonna pilot the ship to victory, I hope. All right, that sucked, but you know, 7 damage is not actually that bad. And welcome, hello, Calazo Shorter Handle. Crowds investigating, investigate. You've got a good chance of losing a crew member if you do this event, so I really don't want to do it. We could attack civilians, but like that seems like it's gonna give us notoriety. I'm just gonna leave. It's a pretty bad event to get early. Dude, do we want to get Cura? Probably not, but because we have a teleporter, we probably should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we go to the merchant, we can't sell anything. We need the missiles, we need the fuel, we have no drone parts to sell. So we're gonna ignore the merchant, actually. There's nothing to do there. I don't have anything to get rid of. Connie says, a lame human. There's nothing lame about humans. We need at least one, just so that we can have, you know, one of everything. Now we're seeing this in action. Gulag Rabito the Leech has taken down the enemy weapon systems. Fantastic. Good job, Cloak. Rather, I'm not gonna blame the human. I can't see what's going on. I'm not gonna blame the human for that one, okay? But I will say, you could have dodged it, you know? Was it really that hard? Was it really that hard to dodge? All right, everyone go back to your rooms. Nyx, come back online. We haven't even shot the damn gun once. I can't seem to actually, you know, keep it operational long enough to do that. Shields should be about 125 scrap. We're gonna save up for shields. The Orchid is tempting because then we don't have to power up the O2 system, but we get benefits from O2, so there's no reason to buy a crew member. That's basically a wasted event. And you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do Cura. I'm gonna pay her. Straight up. I'm listening. Except this is probably a bad idea because, I mean, we're gonna need money at some point on this run. A blip on the communicator shows an incoming transmission from a Zoltan. When you pick up, he's a madman cowering beneath the prophet eye. He demands a prayer and offering. I will refuse, and you will give me a ship to fight, which is beautiful. I will board you. They have a drone? Okay, well, we're gonna depower that damn drone and then try to take out their weapons, I suppose. Well, we're gonna just kill the crew. You know what? We should kill the crew in this room so we can have 3-on-1. No, we should take out, okay. We should take out the drone system. And then when the drone's offline, then we can take out the power and the weapon system. So we're like very much micromanaging our crew to make this possible. Then you can leave the room. Good job, Gulag. Took a little creative micromanagement there, but we took no damage. Wonder what the upgrades for the leeches are. Probably something to do with the fact that he automatically heals outside of combat, or something to do with the fact that he drains power. Maybe he drains more power, maybe he loses the healing ability or heals faster or something like that, I don't know. Hello, our weapon systems have been malfunctioning. Can you escort us? Accept. You gave me 2 fuel. We'll go to the exit. I don't like fighting this ship with no shields, but they only have 2 weapons and they only have 3 crew. So here's what I think we do. I think we wait for them to board me and then we board them. Because when they board me, I can do my classic little strategy of opening up all the doors in the ship, or just letting you not do it, like letting you just kind of chill out. You know what, we should fight you in the med bay. No, I should wait for him to fire, then I'll fight you in the med bay. So let's open up all doors except for this and this. Get some preventing going on. Maybe even the oxygen room, just in case we need that. Cloak, 70% chance of dodging. Thank you. Then we'll open up these doors. Depower O2. Power up O2. Close all doors. Okay. They still have their weapons online, so I will leave. That seemed pretty good. Now they have no weapons online. We're microing our crew a little bit to make it happen. Now they have no weapons at all. Lady Aranine, you okay in there? She's fine. She's just punching. Now I've taken out their teleporter. They don't have a teleporter. No, I can't return from the ship. Help me, I'm stuck in the med bay. Ugh. Flat gun Mark II. That's a very nice weapon to get. I will run salvage. I will not run salvage. Never mind. Don't do anything. Dun, 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 dun. Sucks to get stuck in the med bay, doesn't it? You know, what's interesting about Leech is that they're actually not bad for boarding. If you micro your crew, you can get them in combat, get them hurt, retreat from combat, and then they'll heal automatically even aboard the enemy ship. It's a flat gun Mark I from vanilla. 3 shots. That's not bad. What's the difference between a 2 and a 1 in FTL Multiverse? I always forget. Anyways, oh, there's the merchant. We could sell drone parts and then fight our way out, but I think it's better to just leave because I don't want to have to fight ASBs at the same time and just get like 1 fuel from an event. I'd rather keep our hull integrity up and then jump to, I guess gathering. This is missiles. Liberated sector is NGs, but they might have med bays and drones. I think it's NGs anyways. Liberated. Or is liberated Mantis? I mean, the sector says S31L. I think it's NGs. We'll just go gathering. And he says a full squad of leeches would be fun for boarding. If they suck out the power of the room that they're in, you can board directly into the med bay and the enemies can't heal. So it actually is very interesting to have leeches. Continue. Cura tasks. Hard task. Run along, errand boy. So this is the one where we have to fight a Federation ship and they have a Zoltan super shield, I think. I'm just gonna go intermediate for a while. Strangely, it seems some Union citizens still trade paper pamphlets with printed news stories upon them. Frankly, I find this childish, but why childish? I've discovered a particular article describing a scandal between Wentworth and his right-hand woman, Syra Black. I wish to authenticate these claims and this newspaper. Some aging Union man has taken residency on the fringes of the sector. Please locate his retirement home and obtain the new newspaper. I mean, I'm gonna do it because I don't want to do hard quests right now without shields. Once we get shields, the cloak will keep us safe. We just need to find shields. Contact, request supplies, thank you. Oftentimes they don't give me anything, which is annoying. It's a quest. This is where we had to escort, I believe. You're surprised to find a slug ship in the system, mostly populated by orchids. The slugs are requesting to communicate through an encrypted channel. Greetings, two-legged meat sack. We are looking for such fine specimen for a century. You are truly the ugliest human in the galaxy and deserve to be embalmed and shown in a museum. I only wonder what your mom looks like. Slug crew, return the insult. Your slug turns to the others, dons a pair of shades, and simply states, couldn't be worse than your mother after I annihilated her in bed last night. Shocked and outraged, the slug captain has no idea how to respond. Eventually, in utter humiliation, he concedes and offers surrender. This is a stupid event. This is a terrible event, and the writers should feel bad. Thank you. More scrap. We do need to hit up a store, but I will wait and hit one up later, I think. MV drive. Oh, math. Oh, math. We have guns, we have a cloak. It's not gonna be too bad. But we can't board them because it's an auto ship. I guess like literally the Rockman could board, but I don't want to really risk the Rockman or anything. So we're just gonna wait. The ion will start a fire, I think, but we'll just dodge the heavy ion shot. And in fact, what we will also do is get people to have jobs. And we'll try to buff our dodge chance by 5%. So cloak. That would have been on you, Connie. And then take out their weapons. The Nyx has a 100% chance of landing. Now, unfortunately, it did not actually, please put out, our weapons being ionized actually sucks ass. Trying to think if there's a way I can take out their weapons. I can't, so we have to just eat these shots on the chin. That's another fire. It's not good, but like it could be worse. We're just taking a little bit of damage on occasion. We have the cloak back up. I mean, it sucks because they kept their laser online. What? What is 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 times 0? 1, 2, 3. Cloak. Almost forgot to cloak. Thank you for the breach. Now we can actually just chill. In fact, we can go to flak. It's gonna take a while to kill the ship, but that's fine. Close all doors. Go back to your rooms. No. Actually, you stay there. You stay there. I need you to man the weapon system, I guess. Absolute value of 8. This is gonna take a lot. Oh my god. This is gonna take a lot of math problems. Seekus Jr. says, I got Kali twice in a run recently. I like the Kali weapons because they all have like just randomish stats, but the divider was amazing when we had that on the last run because it just penetrates 3 bars of shields. It doesn't do much damage, but still. 9 divided by 3 plus X, so 3 plus 19? I hate the math, but I'm also realizing this ship kind of blows, but if we get lucky and we find a store, we can buy shields. Yes, I know that there was a store back, down south a little bit, but I just didn't want to backtrack. Ships like this, though, with like 1 heavy laser are like the dangerous thing for us. Seekus Jr. says, I got a flak charger with like a 1.8 second charge time. I love, I have a fascination with charge weapons after having that one charge weapon run that we had in the past where I had 3 charge weapons. Adder. It's not great. Plus half damage. So every time it fires, it gets 1 damage heavier. It's not a good weapon, but it's fine. There's a store. We're gonna go to the store. You heal. Everyone go back to your rooms. Jump. Store. We'll probably sell the adder. Doc killed, no, Doc. Do you know the holy word? Are you pure? Prove yourself or face the might of the Inquisition. Of course. Your Rockman knows. Prove it. Recite to me. Rothetti 78,598. Okay, I forget. Does he just fart and then he laughs? Is that this event? Or, because this is the Theocracy, we have a Theocracy Rockman, right? Your Rockman pauses, lets out a massive release of flatulence. You're a talented scholar of the holy texts. I'm proud to have you aboard my station. Accept this gun. Thank you. It is a flak gun. Shield piercing. Connie says flak run. I mean, it is tempting to go flak adder, I guess. 18 seconds gives you 7 shots, and then this thing that gets stronger every time it fires. I think that the Nyx, though, is really good early because it is just 2 damage to a system with a good chance of fire or breach. And then if the enemy ship has no shields, I guess a flat gun could work, but we need to buy shields. That's the first thing we need. Decoy buoys is also really good, but I don't think we're gonna be able to afford them. Oh, it would be so good to buy this early though. We're not using drone parts for anything. So, I actually think combat resistance in empty rooms and has a resistance to empty rooms. Interesting. I kind of am looking to sell a gun. What if we sell Crystal Scatter, since we already have 3 guns? What if we sell this and we say, you know what? Buy decoy buoys and then we get lots of extra beacons in the future. I kind of like that. I'm gonna sell it, I'm gonna buy it. And then I'm also gonna sell Pheromone Dispersal so we have an augment slot open. It's mostly movement speed anyways. And it also allows me to buy a lot of fuel. I kinda like it. Is it perfect? No, but I think this will be just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't the scatter just better flak 2? Oh wait, it draws 3 power. Yeah, it's a little bit more powerful, so. A distress signal is coming from an orchid ship. You try to communicate, but there's no answer. Board it! We get Aki, the orchid. Sorry, open all doors. Aki, you can go into the engine room. You are now an engine crew member for me. Thank you for being on board. And you can be Segus. I think you've been a flower before, if I remember correctly. So now we have boarders, and we have a pilot, and we have an engine personnel. Good, 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 good. And we have shields, but our ship is kind of poking out of the shields. Hopefully no one shoots right there. For the location of a geriatric old man, the Union Militia Outpost seems a strange location to retire to, yet the cheesy old decorations adorning it suggest this is the place. As you approach, a vessel of the elite defense cadre suddenly comes racing towards you. I told you, damn rascals, last time to stay off my property. Use has no respect. Hold off long enough without killing him, you'll be able to convince him to stand down. So don't kill the ship? I mean, we can cloak and then just shoot their weapons with the Nyx. That seems okay, right? Ah, actually get the weapons powered up. That doesn't seem too bad. Just cloak out of their flak and then we'll just ice them. They're not gonna get their stuff repaired fast enough, I don't think. You know what I really like about the Nyx? What? Apparently that has is that guaranteed chance of landing? Thank God it didn't actually hit the weapon system. How did you hit? I cloaked. I have a 75% dodge chance, you a-hole. Well, our Nyx also won't miss. So there you go. Bit of a jerk thing to do, really. Go ahead and repair this. Thank you. It's just a mantis. They're not gonna be able to repair it at all. That was an 8-shot flak? Or was that an 8-shot flak? No, the addition of the extra misses is, well, flak. It's just garbage that doesn't actually do any damage. Flaks are really good to use against defense drones because defense drones will shoot down the garbage shots that don't do any damage along with the main shot that does damage. So it's interesting, but the flak is an interesting weapon. Yeah, so 4 shots. The fact that 3 of them landed, that's absurd. Anyways, we're looking for the newspapers. Continue, listen, continue, continue. So we gotta just scrap for doing an event. 1, 2, 3, yeah. We need to hit up the exit. Distress, down, outpost, exit. I thought they only have damaging projectiles. Nope, the undamaging projectiles is what makes them annoying for defense drones. You don't see any ships in need of distress, investigate. Orchid and Rebel, we won't stand for this. If you have like high-level weapons, you can just ice the ship, but we won't stand for this, and we will. Crew kill the ship. This is a, oh, is this a piercing? No, this is just a chain laser. So I don't think we need to worry about cloaking out of it. I still will, but I don't think we need to. We need to also teleport? So, oh, we also need you in the freaking teleport room. I'm handling this incorrectly. Yeah, it is just a chain laser though. So we'll go into their weapons room. This is just like engineers, right? Yeah, pretty much. It's interesting. I actually wouldn't mind it if their weapons fired, just because then we could train our crew, but it is unnecessary. 18 scrap. We get Caldwell. We have too many crew members this early. I don't need this many crew members. But John, can be disposable. And you can go into the weapons room. Everyone can heal up. I need oxygen. I'm apparently not spending any scrap either. Let's get the internal upgrade. Let's get the scrap gathering arm. One of these days I'll play around with the other arms. I just don't feel it necessary. This arm is like the best one. Maybe. Open all doors. We have oxygen flowing through the ship very quickly. Good, jump. Taki YouTube, welcome. Absolute banger of a mod. I'm in love with the FTL Multiverse mod. It's so much fun. Use to pay the tribute. There's just so much going on that I heavily enjoy this. Okay, weapon offline. They only have the missiles online. But that's okay. That's what the Nyx is good for. That's not a Nyx, is it? I don't think so. It's just a normal missile. Luckily it missed, although it is just aiming for the empty room. This one, I think. Okay, get out of the weapon room. Then go into the weapons room. Now they can't fire anything. And look at that, our leech is healing aboard the enemy ship. That's what he's good for. Continue. But he's good at many things. That's just one of the things he's good at. Also, open all doors, please. Siga says Magnet Arm is all right. I've used it once or twice. Oh, I need power. Magnet Arm would be good if you can one-shot enemy ships, like pre-igniter glaive beam. Because with the magnetic arm, you get a little bit of scrap when you fight rebels. You can just go beacon to beacon to beacon to beacon to beacon, just killing rebels. And it's really good. I hear. Taki says the whole thing is a breath of fresh air. I really like just the added complexity of the game to help keep you on your toes. You know, it's just more FTL, and I love FTL. We're gonna contact the outpost, request a kernel weapon. We get a free kernel weapon. It's looking like this is going to be a missile ship, a missile run, because we have 2 missile launcher weapons, and they're both really good. This one is guaranteed to land and do 2 damage. This one has a chance of not using ammo and does 3 damage. I feel like I would like to just have both of these weapons online, a little bit more cloak, and then we're almost set. Super shields are going to be a bit of a problem, but this is a good start. I'm also very tempted to do the ASB rebels, so we can get 2 more jumps in, but let's see. Explore. Check their intentions. Advertising slaves. I think we should attack them. Wait, we can't. We can only inspect. I don't know what to do here, because I want to fight them, but there's no option to fight them. The option is inspect the slaves, which may or may not lead to combat. Checking their intentions might also not lead to combat, but I guess we'll do the event. It sells these slavers or oh, this is my slug. It seems who's saying this? Milk Jug? It seems these slavers are selling dead slaves. Ha! What a racket! Gotta admire their gusto. Still, you shouldn't buy anything. Thank you, Milk Jug. I will attack these damn slavers then, for no penalty loss, I think. They're gonna board me? Who cares? Okay, close all doors. We are going to just attack them. Just keep them busy for a second. Cloak out of the way of this. Then we'll move in. I guess we don't need to cloak out of the way of it. It also landed, by the way. Kind of annoying. They went to the med bay. You know what? We don't need to fire the missile because we could just send in our crew and they would not have power in the room with our slug, or with our leech rather. But we're just gonna do it like this just because it is just 1 missile. Demand them or we aren't slavers. I mean, they're dead anyways, so. They're damn dead anyways. Who cares about a few dead slaves? I think they do. Discount Mickey. Har har har, all these slavers are, har har har, all these slaves are dead. Har har har. Thanks, Mickey. I really want to do a couple of jumps. I think demand the dead body, raise and join your crew. If there was a necromancer clan, blue vent option right there. I'm trying to think what I would like. A faster teleporter would be nice. Faster engine recharge maybe means we will only get hit by like 1 ASB shot potentially. A longer cloak would be nice. A second bar of shields, it does cost like 70, so we're almost there. I think that's probably where we go first. And we'll go 2 jumps and then go to the exit, just because I don't think the exit's gonna be terribly difficult because of our cloak. We'll probably get shot at once by the ASB, but if we're lucky, we'll be able to dodge it. Orchid crew, pod contents. Orchid crew to kernel weapons. Open it. The weapon is broken, you managed to salvage some ammo. 1 missile for 3 hull damage? That is not worth it at all. That's garbage. I tried to do this event last time of fighting their escort, and I had to run from the fight. It should be easier this time around, but we just don't need another crew member, so I'm gonna fight their escort. I know they're gonna be a little bit pissed, but like, whatever. I just don't see a need to get the crew member. And again, last time I was here, I had to flee from the fight because they had like 2 kernel weapons. It was very annoying. You can just swap. You can swap. You can swap. There we go. They surrender and pay you handsomely, and then that's it. So we don't, I was kind of hoping there would be like a unique thing here. There isn't, you don't get a crew member, but you get scrap. It'd be interesting if there's more to this event if you fight the ship, but I wanted to know what happens if you fight the ship. Now I do. Okay, 60 scrap. We have to fight rebels. We should upgrade the ship. Oh, engines don't require additional power. Interesting. I guess extra engine power wouldn't be the end of the world. We can micro our power to fill up that bar. Let's fight some rebels. Remember, we've got a cloak. Their weapons suck, but we also have a teleporter. They also have good crew, though, which makes me a little wary about trying to board them. We don't have to, though. They only have a Vulcan. We can just wait and leave. I'm actually leaning towards leave, so we'll fire a Nix. We'll wait for their ASB. We'll cloak out of it, and then we'll leave. That's gonna hit. Okay, it hit in a bad spot, but we can repair it. It's on fire. We can fix it. We can fix it. It's actually good timing for that too, because we're dodging the ASB shot. So we took 2 damage for this. That's not that bad. Okay, they do have their weapons back online, but our shields are back online. You go there, Rockman, go there. You know, do it like this. We're fine. So heal up. Used a couple of missiles, but whatever. Okay, jump. I think that was worth it, you know, for 2 damage. We got, I don't know, like 20, 30 scrap out of it. Not great, but good enough. Gathering colonies, wrecked region. I'm worried about fighting like Lanius and ghosts. Also, I don't care at all about sail sector. So we would fight a lot of slugs. Are we okay fighting a lot of slug ships, like the Hector ships? I think we are. Let's go to the wrecked region. Continue. Oh, right. Oh crap, how does this work? I think, do we, I make this mistake all the time. I'm not gonna call it a bug, I'm gonna call it an oversight. We can only do one thing. We can either get a Cura task or we can deploy the decoy buoys. I'm gonna deploy the decoy buoys. I wish we could do both. I don't know why it doesn't let you do both, but if I had remembered this, I probably would not have bought decoy buoys, but we'll use it. For this sector anyways. Hello, militia, thank you. Whenever I see a militia ship, I think to myself spiders. Ghosts, Lanius, and pirates. Okay. Well, not the best. And a very super linear 5 jumps. We need asphyxiator, we need faster teleporter, we need a lot of things if we're gonna be in this sector, but we still have missiles. Draw away the ghosts. We get 9 scrap and ghosts. That's not bad. In fact, the ghosts, they're not gonna do too much, and we take less damage from combat in this room, so who cares? Psh, I do like them just disappearing in a puff of smoke. All right, that was not bad at all. Slowly heal up. 17 scrap is not nearly enough to buy anything. Maybe one more reactor, but I still think we can probably micro our power enough. And we're gonna fight these stores. There's no reason to go to the Hector store. I have a mind control, but I have enough crew that I'm not worried. And actually, if I board them, I can depower the mind control with my leech. So, yeah, we'll definitely board them. So, leech goes in the mind control room. I guess we can only power it off to a certain amount, which is fine. But then we will take out your weapon. So the mind control is slightly wounded. In fact, it's a level 1 mind control now. That's also a beam, I think. So I kind of do want a cloak. Since I don't know what it's gonna do. And we are taking out their weapons because their crew is just in the shield room. Ah, the crew's in the shield room. That's not good. Mantis, go help this. Luckily, our crew is really good at combat. It's a weird ion. Oh, it's just a triple ion. It's not a beam. Okay, then. Yeah, they really just don't know what to do at this point, huh? God, forgot about the mind control. Well, that's okay. We'll depower it. It's also on fire, which is really good. And they're dead, which is even better. Okay, everyone heal up. There's a lot of combat happening for sure. And we're not very strong yet. We're getting there. Just take it sweet time. I'm trying to think what we need. Scrap. Weapons. Another 2 power for the Colonel would be very nice. 75 scrap and power. I think shields is probably next though. Just so that we don't have to worry about getting ionized and then having like a beam drone wreck us. Let's save. Well, we're gonna need the power to power it up. So let's get 1 power and then shield integrity, and then we will focus on 50 scrap for the shield upgrade. Pirate ship. I believe that's a particle beam, double laser, and a beam. They're gonna board me, which is perfect. So we know exactly how we're gonna handle this. In fact, we're gonna do it immediately. Getting everyone where they need to go so that we can just vent the ship. Oh, that's so good. Immediately in the med bay. Fantastic. Board them in their weapons room. Took the laser offline, which is probably for the best. We could have a pilot. I don't think we need to, because if this is a beam, it's gonna hit the shield, right? It might pierce, in which case we might be interested in cloaking and then taking out their weapons a little bit, but maybe we should cloak. Let's cloak. It buys us a little bit of time to power up our weapons, and then we can take out their weapons, hopefully, with one missile. We'll do this, and then this. Milk Jug's almost dying? You're fine. Oh, because of the Super Mantis. I see the problem now. Run through the fire, please. Yes, and attack the Rockman. Thank you. I guess we were in the fight long enough that they were able to get their ability powered up. A little scary. A little scurry. But whenever there's, 3 enemy crew, even if they're mantises, we'll probably win. I don't think we need to give the Rockman his like super big health buff upgrade, but we could if we needed something that was a little bit more tanky. Okay, 26 scrap. Store. Not what we wanted, but we can repair. Visit the laser, ballistics, or ion vendor. We don't need lasers, so give me the ballistics vendor. Thank you for the salvage. Dude, Crystal crew member is really nice. You board them, you lock down a room, you destroy their systems. And Hydra's really good too. Because we have Cura quests, I think the decoy buoys was a mistake. We'll still get 25 scrap of value even on this sector alone, but we could sell it. Sell the adder. 55 scrap, that takes us to 89. We could buy a crystal crew member, lock down rooms when we board, more easily kill crew and take out weapons before enemies can get into the systems. Or we could get like a hacking. Oh, a drone control system would be nice. Very nice, but we have a cloak. We don't really need missile defense with a cloak. Wispy crew member? Nah, we don't need him. Mind control is also very tempting because with mind control, we only have one system slot. But with mind control, we're not gonna be vulnerable to the mind control effect, and we're not gonna have our power be reduced if we ever get mind controlled. Hydra is also tempting, but I'm not gonna buy a gun. When we have, 2 good missile weapons right now, I'm not gonna buy a gun. I could be convinced to even sell the flak for scrap. But I think we do want a crystal crew member. I think it totally fits with what we're trying to do. So I will sell decoy buoys. It sucks, but because we have the Cura quest, we don't need this. We can only do one thing or the other. I will get rid of this. I will... After 4 chains, it does 5 damage per hit. It's not bad. We have to find a way of getting down shields, but I kind of like having 2 missile launcher weapons early. Maybe we get rid of the flak, we'll hold on to adder. We can use it whenever enemy shields are down. I'm gonna get rid of the flak. I'm gonna keep the adder. I will buy crystal. I will repair, buy a little bit more fuel. So we are going to keep the slug and send over the crystal crew member now. Frederic. UBI Shadows, welcome, how's it going? Yeah, I like it. We probably have too many crew members right now. It's still quite early to have 8, but I like being able to lock down enemy rooms and then just kill weapons, like totally. Eyeshadow says, oh hell. I hope you just forgot to write hell yeah. You're freaking crystal. forgetting something. Right, I need to order crew. Milk jug is on shields. Piloting, engine, shields, weapons in order of importance, and then the lower 4 are boarders. Beautiful. Jump. Hector store, yes. Actually, the Hector stores are just freebies. So we will jump and kill them. Eyeshadow says, every time I get on the crew, I get killed in horrible ways. Not today, buddy! You'll be fine, trust me. I'm an expert. I'm an expert on experts. Also, please lock down. Anyways, look at this. Just destroy the weapon systems almost completely. They do have a freaking super drone. A little scary, but that's okay. We can always retreat if we have to. We did a lot of damage. I think we'll win though, because the Mantis has just killed the crew member they were on. Ah, they healed. That's the problem. We could retreat if we have to. Their weapons are almost completely out, and our cloak is gonna be back. And I can fire a missile. I don't think we need to though. No, the Mantis is gonna die. Yeah, let's just retreat. Heal up, we'll go back in a second. No reason to risk it. I'm gonna fire a missile. I don't think we have to. I'll cloak out of the laser and then we'll just board him in 10 seconds. Well, the laser is gonna keep firing though. We dodged it anyways, so maybe we won't use a missile in that case. Give it a second. Shields are gonna come back before it fires, so we don't need a cloak there. We only need to cloak when we think we're gonna get hit by the beam. So as long as we don't think we're gonna get hit by the beam, no reason to do anything. Just kill this guy. This time I will cloak because it's gonna land right when the beam fires. But he's dead! You'd fancy a rebel who gave you free scrap? That'd be a good rebel for sure. Well, I mean, it's free enough. We just had to murder for it. Do. Okay. 29 scrap. We need to upgrade shields next. And hopefully never fight a Lania ship. Attack the shop owner. I'm very sorry for doing this, except I'm not really sorry, am I? I wish I could say I was sorry, but I'm not. We still have a weapon online, huh? Okay, you'll take it out eventually, Leech. Good old little Leech. That's what we call him. I will take out their med bay just because it's faster to just fire a missile than, you know, finagle the crew. I think they are stunned. And now they're repairing stuff. You go there, you go there. Dun 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 dun. They take so little damage in their dang boxes. 2%, 1%, 0. Put you there. All right, medbay up, 56 scrap. Shields, beautiful. Now we can actually, you know, not die when our ship gets shot or when we're fighting a Lania ship. Next, I think we probably want to get weapons to get 2 different missiles online at the same time. Okay. Jump to the Hector store, murder more slugs. Attack the shop owner. I know that there's like special quests and whatnot we could be doing in the It's actually totally fine. I know there's special quests we can be doing in the Hector store beacons. I just don't want to do it on this run. I don't feel a need to. I still have a weapon online. You know what? Let's do it like this. Now, that's what I was worried about. I was worried about the incoming damage there. Let's also take out their med bay. They still have a level 1 med bay at least, which means we can't kill them when they're in the boxes like this, unfortunately. We're gonna have to use another missile, I think. Or alternatively, we could also do it by locking them in since we have the crystal ability, but I'll just use a missile. 23 scrap. Okay. 31 scrap available for us. Plenty of stores, but nothing really to buy. We just need to focus on upgrades. Actually, I think power. Probably get at least 2 more bars of power. Maybe just 1 for the engines. Then maybe we'll go medbay. Internal system upgrades, we'll check the upgrades on units, maybe make like a very tanky Rockman or like a leech that drains 2 power, potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can hit up all of these 8 beacons over here. Let's do this. Almost fully exploring the damn sector. Just some rebels, not that troublesome, I think. No reason to even cloak out of this. We would prefer, actually, that they fire their laser repeatedly and try to hit us so we can just dodge it. Get some more training. And I love fighting ships that have no med bay or clone bay. Makes it easy for me. All right, 38 scrap. I guess we'll just go to the next store that we're gonna murder. Lots of murder happening. It is FTL after all. Let's do the same thing. It's interesting. I actually want them to leave, I think. It's weird, but when they leave, we can just smack their med bay, then focus down their weapons. They do have 4 people in their med bay, so it's gonna be really hard to actually kill their crew, but we can lock them down in the weapons room. They are coming back for more though. This is weird. I actually think this is a retreat and then go back in a minute. If we're gonna do that, let's lure them out of the weapons room. That way they hopefully only send 1 person in to repair it, since the weapons are completely offline right now. I sent in 2. We gotta take out the medbay though and then board them in the medbay, I think. We should have started there. Hold on. The medbay is still online? Okay. But we can depower it, I think, by boarding them here. Yeah, it's out. It's offline now. They're gonna get another missile off because they're freaking in boxes now. It's been a bit of a long, you know what? There you go. Now they're not gonna get a missile off. It's a bit of a longer fight than usual, because we had to do it in such a weird way. Leech coming in clutch. The Leech does let you use less missiles. You know, you don't have to take out the med bay. You don't have to take out the weapons if you just have the Leech in the room. He's a nice unit. He's a little not that tanky, but that's fine. Please click the cancel button. Thank you. And let's check the internal lab upgrades. For Leech. Ignores doors and moves faster. Interesting. High voltage. Stun for longer, but provide power. Takes more fire and asphyxiation damage, stun for longer, but provides power. That seems kind of interesting. It turns the Leech into Zoltans. Leeches have less health and do less damage, but steal 3 HP per second from all other enemy non-Leech crew in the room. What? 60 less max health. Not 30, 60 less max health. Do less damage. Steals 3 HP per second from all other enemy non-Leech crew in the room. It does make them incredibly weak. They don't have 70 HP. They have 30 max health. But it is an AoE drain and they passively heal. So as long as they're not fighting like a mantis, if they're just fighting like a slug, the slug punches them for 10 damage. And if there's 4 enemies in the room, they'll heal 12 HP per second. So they'll out heal the damage that they're taking as long as they're not one-on-one with like a MFK Ace or something like that. It's very tempting. From all other enemy non-Leech crew, 60, we can't afford it anyways, but 60 less max health. Ganked by a free mantis. That's the thing. If there's mantises, we want to move the Leech out of the room. Well, we want to move him out of the one-on-one combat, but 30 health, we need to have a clone bay. At that amount of HP, you have to have a clone bay to make it work, because they're gonna die. You're not gonna be able to min-max that to keep him alive, I think. It's super interesting. I don't want to spend on swapping out the med bay though. I like the med bay. I like it more than a clone bay in most situations. Very interesting, very interesting. Oh right, yeah, Zoltans would explode too. That's a good point. Continue. Do nothing. So they have no oxygen aboard their ship. This is actually kind of the scenario I was wanting to avoid, having to deal with a ship like this, but we're just gonna have to use missiles. There's nothing else we can do. I can cloak out of their flak and fire in missiles. That's what we have to do. In fact, we should have used Colonel, but I'm just gonna fire the Nyx because it's getting charged. I might be able to send in the Crystal crew members with their health being so high. Actually, especially the Crystal crew member having reduced suffocation damage. We can technically board them, lock down the room, and then retreat, but they're still gonna, they're gonna walk into the room, they don't get stopped by crystals. So that's a stupid idea, that would get us killed. I'm just gonna not cloak out of this, cloak out of this. And then we'll get the Colonel online. Because it fires 3 missiles, which is just better, with a higher breaching chance too. This is an annoying ship, to be sure, but we can still take it out. That's why I like having the missile launcher weapons. Oh, almost killing the freaking crew. They're stunned. Maybe we could beam aboard and kill them at this point, but they still have a med bay to worry about. No. Just wait. Just kill the crew. Kill the ship, I mean. Why are they in the med bay? You know what? Don't ask any questions. I don't know why they went to the med bay. Was there a fire in the room? Oh, now they're just ionizing their whole bloody ship. I hate these guys. Anyways, that did not go too badly. For us having to use missiles, it was pretty straightforward. Mix is tempting, but I think we're okay. I want to get both online. Actually, what I really want to do is make sure we grab the ammo synthesis upgrade on the ship. Rebel ship, what do you do? Well, right now, nothing. They're gonna board us. You boarded me in what I would consider to be a very ideal room. Rebel medic, combat damage inflicted is halved. Human engineer, takes less damage from fires. I still think we board them. Like, why not? We can still board them and lock down their weapons room. They have a couple of crew members aboard my ship, but their crew members aboard my ship are gonna get toasted. Wow, we destroyed their weapons very quickly. Dare Nunu, please pilot well. While we're stuck in this moment together, please pilot my ship to victory. You know what? The Mantis does not need combat training. Ooh. All right. I love me a Mantis. We have such a diverse crew. Human, Orchid, Slug, Mantis, Rock, Crystal, Leech. If we get another race, I can replace one of the Orchids with someone else, and then we'll have actually the most diverse crew like I've ever had. 64 scrap. Can't quite get another weapon online, but I would like to have it online. You know what? Crew teleporter is also very tempting. Let's get that going first, I think. Just to help keep our crew alive if we have to do like a risky board. See what they're offering or attack the mercs. One of these days, I'll actually do this quest line. Like, I assume there's a syndicate quest in the game. I don't think it's this, but I assume somewhere there's gonna be a syndicate quest. I've never seen it. I don't know, maybe it doesn't exist. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ooh, hack and boarding drone. That's scary. Shields going out is also very scary, but we can cloak out of the damage from this thing. Orchids, so Orchids need to get there. Opening the doors is still better. We just need to cloak now. Their weapons are going offline, their weapons are offline, shields are back. I would like to break their hack. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna spend one missile to make sure they can't hack us. We didn't even use a missile part there. Now our shields aren't gonna be screwed. Everyone go back to your rooms, except for you. You know what, go back to your room. We're gonna be done with this combat in 2 seconds. Told you. What do the Orchids do? So, Orchids provide oxygen. So I can depower my oxygen system, open up the doors, and then our oxygen level will stay at 100%. It's beautiful. You only need one. If you only have one Orchid, that's equivalent to one oxygen power, I think. So one oxygen, or one Orchid can keep your oxygen going permanently. 2 Orchids can keep your oxygen going if you get hacked and with a breach, basically. So I love having orchids, at least one. It saves power, you know? You don't need to have power in the O2 system anymore. You can put it somewhere else. It's almost as though you have a Zoltan. They also have other buffs. Friendly crew in the same room gain max health, repair speed, and heal speed. So there you go, it has another little buff. We could even have them be like a boarder, but I really like our boarding squad right now. Yeah, they're a good unit. Ah, more smugglers, huh? Attack the smuggler. We are highly at war with smugglers, slavers, and syndicate members on this run. They are very much pissed at us. And I'm okay with that. Man, I love that slug. And by slug, I mean leech. I keep calling them slugs. They're not slugs, they're leeches. They just look like a slug. That's my bad. I don't mean to be like racist against slugs or anything like that. I forget sometimes. You know what? While I'm pouring myself a refreshing refillment of my coffee, let's make sure that that leech didn't die in combat when my hands were off the keyboard. 24 scrap, which is actually 26. It's gonna take a while for that scrap recovery arm to pay for itself, but it'll get there. It'll get there. I just now noticed we only had 3 weapons. So even if we do the Cura quest, we have to get like 8 power. We have to get more than 8 power of weapons in 2 weapons for the power core to be worth anything, but whatever. We still get the Cura quests, and you know, we get the ability to do quests. There's nothing wrong with that. More quests is always a good thing. More rebels. I'm so happy and surprised that we've only fought like 2 rebel ships on this run so far. That's great. All right, everyone go in here. Slug Mantis, you can go in there. Sorry, you're not a slug. I know, I keep forgetting, I'm sorry. Have we gotten Tony Sr. as a crew, Abe? He's really dumb, says Segas Jr. I don't know how to do that. I assume that when you get to the Tony store, there's like a quest you can do for that, but it also might be like an alternate ending to the Hector system quest line. I don't know. Because I feel like when you go to the Hector store, at the end of it, it's always like, hand over Billy Hector. If you say yes, do you get something? The next time we go there, I will do it, but we've already killed all the Hector ships on this run. So next time, we'll think about it. Internal weapons, explosives replicator. 50 scrap and 5 weapons. We'll think about it. For now, let's get power. Sega says, I don't remember how I got it. There's so many damn ships to unlock in this game, I also never remember. Argonian transport! We are really pissing off this end of the universe. But also, it's very easy with a Crystal crew member. Honestly, like, power up the adder and just shoot it. Like, get some combat training. I think I've been neglecting disposable account. They only have 14 weapons shot. So now it does 2 damage. You'll be fine. They're gonna live. Let's just make sure. Oh, they have a clone bay. Walk into the room and take out the power, please. Just wait for it. Got him. Wait. Oh, we depowered the system, but the crew weren't dying. We got a Frost Laser Mark 1 and 2 missiles. So now you got me thinking about a laser build here, but we don't need adder. And frost laser. Frost laser. Whatever, the kernel weapons are totally fine for now. And are actually fantastic. Segus Jr. says, his whole thing is blank. I'm not gonna read that. I will discover the wonderfulness of Tony Sr. when we find him ourselves, hopefully. One of these days. Let's jump. Ministry settlements, union settlements. Ministry is... Is this Zoltan? I really don't want to fight Zoltan ships. We do need to get the Zoltan shield bypass, but let's go Union and then make friends.